easyinsurancindia.com. Thank you for taking up this assignment with us. Before we begin, there are a couple of things that I would like to point out. One is, please call these numbers only between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Do not call before 9 a.m. or past 6 p.m. And there is an application here. The second request is, there is an application here called Smart Voice Recorder. If you Google it, you will see it. And please download this app into your mobile phone and record all the calls that you are making. The reason is, this is a good way for us to verify that you have made the call, and it will also serve as an auditing for us to make sure that you have what you have asked and what the customer has said and all. Thank you. Now let's get started with this. Now the URL that you need to access to start making calls is 182.74.207.calldealers/login.php. Now I've already entered my user ID and password, so I'm going to enter submit. You will get a screen like this. Here you select the state that you are comfortable with. So let's say you can speak Marathi, then you can select Maharashtra and select any one of the towns within that. Okay, and you select pending calls. Now this is the screen that you get. Now you say good morning or good afternoon or whatever. Good morning, sir. I am so and so. I am calling from easyinsurancindia.com. I got your contact number from Indian Oil Corporation. Can I talk to you for a minute, sir? And many times they'll say yes. So let me just do the yes first, then I'll talk about the no. Sir, is your outlet name called Majur Co-op Sanstha Limited? And if he says yes, then you just click yes. If he says no, then you enter the correct name of the outlet. Ask for the correct name and enter that. Now then you say, sir, are you the person in charge? Am I speaking to the person in charge, or are you the owner? Any one of these things. Basically, we need to speak to the owner or the person who makes the decision. So you find out if you are speaking to that person. If he says yes, then you say, sir, Indian Oil Corporation has not given us the name. Could you please tell me your name? Then if he says this is Sunil, so let's say you enter Sunil. And the number that I am calling you is the number, sir? Yes. Okay. Then you the number is already there, so you just leave it there. Then he'll start asking, what is this call about? Yeah, that's what I'm coming to, sir. Then you say, sir, do you have insurance stall at your outlet? In other words, do you sell insurance to the company that to the vehicles that drive in for fill up at your bunk? If he says yes, then you proceed. I'll tell you what we need to ask if he says no. Then you say, sir, may I ask which company that is selling insurance in your outlet, sir? Then many times, it is likely to be like ICICI Lombard or a Reliance or a Bajaj or something like that. But whatever he says, just go ahead and enter it. Then the next question you ask is, sir, are they coming regularly at your bunk? Then he may say yes or no. Doesn't matter, just enter it. Then whether you enter yes or no, you ask, sir, are you happy with their services? Again, he may say yes or he may say no. So just go ahead and enter it. Then you can then you just read this information. Sir, as I said, I am calling from easyinsurancindia.com. Unlike ICICI Lombard, we sell policies from many leading companies, not just one company. Also, we can sell not just a two-wheeler policy, but also policies for cars, commercial vehicles, etc. So would you be interested to tie up with us? Then at this point he will start telling a lot of stories. He will say things like, oh, how much money are you going to give us if I let you sell at our outlet? Or he will say things like, what other companies will you sell, or come in person and then discuss about it, all those things. So but basically what we are trying to do is, we are just trying to see if they are interested or not. So if they say, if they ask all these things, that means they are interested. So you just confirm that. So So you just say something like, sir, that means so you are, you would be interested if everything works out well, isn't it, sir? Because we will just send somebody to call to make a visit or to call you again, our manager or somebody. But right now we are only trying to understand if you are interested or not. So if he says he is interested, just to say interested. Okay. And then one last information that I like you to get is how many vehicles come by your outlet. Okay. This is very important information. So please ask, sir, how many vehicles come for filling up or come for service to your bunk every day. They may say 200, 300, all vehicles put together. So let's say whatever the number that they say, you just enter it. Okay, sir, thanks. And somebody from our office will call you. Let me just confirm your correct address, sir. Is right, here I don't have your correct address. All it says is, Indian Oil Dealers 413510. Can you please give your full address for communication? Then he will say something like, I don't know, number 1, whatever, that he says. Just to type in the full address that he gives you. And then, sir, is the email ID majoorssl@gmail.com. Okay, so again, if it is correct, you say correct. If it is incorrect, you fill in the correct one. Then you ask, sir, where is your bunk located? Is it in the main city, or is it in the outskirts of the city, or is it on a highway, or is it in a small town? And whatever he says, just to select that choice and then do an update. Okay, that's all you need to do. Now let's go back here. Suppose if he says, no, I don't want to talk to you, I'm kind of busy right now. Then you say, okay, sir, can we call you tomorrow? Then he said, well, call me next week or whatever it is. Then based on that, you just give some date, whatever the date that he suggests, just give that date and give an update. Or if it ends up to be a wrong number, it's not even a petrol bunk, it is some individual's home or whatever it is, then you just say wrong number and then just update. Okay. So the next one is, if he says he is the correct outlet, that's fine. If he says no, you get the correct outlet. Okay. Now here, are you the person in charge? If he says yes, you proceed. If he says no, then you just take his name and whoever is the owner and that person's contact number, and you just update it. That's it, because we need to speak to them, not this person. Okay, that's all. And then when you are done with it, you can just log out. Here when you do an update, you'll automatically get the next record. When you are done with it or you want to come back later, you just log out so that you can come back again whenever you are ready. That's it. Thank you.